Hi there, Blair here from the Test Kitchen, and today we're making a Valentine's Day worthy treat.
Something pink and pretty, I bet.
More like red and pretty. We're making raspberry jam heart cookies.
Oh, I saw that on your inspiration board. Sounds like fun.
Let's get started going over the ingredients and supplies. 3/4 a cup of sugar, 1 cup of coconut oil or unsalted butter at room temperature, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 6 tablespoons seedless raspberry jam, 1 egg, 2 cups all-purpose flour, half a tablespoon of baking powder, 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt, powdered sugar for dusting the cookies.
That doesn't sound too complicated.
It's not, but it does require a lot of close attention to detail.
We'll do it together.
We'll start by creaming our butter or coconut oil and sugar together in a large bowl with an electric mixer. Once combined, beat in the egg, vanilla, salt, and baking soda. Add the flour to the wet mixture slowly. Blend the last flour in by hand. Preheat the oven to 375 degrees and line 2 cookie sheets with parchment paper. Then, sprinkle your work surface and rolling pin with flour and roll out the dough to a 1/4 inch thick. Using the larger heart-shaped cookie cutter, cut out as many hearts as you can. Then, using the smaller heart-shaped cookie cutter, cut out the center from half of the cookie hearts. Place the hearts on the prepared cookie sheets, spacing them evenly. Repeat with any remaining scraps. Bake for 7 to 9 minutes until the edges are lightly browned, rotating the pans halfway through. After letting the pan cool on a wire rack for 5 minutes, use a spatula to move the cookies directly to the rack to cool completely. Then spread 1 teaspoon of seedless raspberry jam on the heart without a cutout, leaving a 1/4 inch border around the edge of the cookie. Place the hearts with the cutout centers on top of the jam-covered cookies. Just adding a final touch of powdered sugar to the cookies.
These are party perfect for Valentine's Day. We'll have to include these on our menu at the restaurant on February 14th. The guests will think they're adorable.
Really? Thanks, Mom. They did turn out pretty cute.
And tasty too.
Until next time, signing off from Pleasant View Farms Test Kitchen. Bye!
Can you pass me the sunblock? Thanks!
Hi, I'm Carolee, or Carolee LS on social media, and I just got done shooting with American Girl. Shooting this weekend has been absolutely amazing. I've loved getting to kind of see how they do doll shoots and bringing my own influence into it of how I set things up when I'm working with a doll. American Girl is just one of those things that's been in my life longer than I can remember. I've learned so much from reading all of the different books. I've learned how to express myself through Rebecca. I've learned how to be adventurous and be willing to explore the world around me through Kaya. So it's just, I've learned so much from American Girl. The stories and personalities behind the dolls are really what inspire me to shoot them. I really enjoyed shooting Luciana because she is one of the newer ones and one I haven't had quite as much experience with, but I also really just love shooting Kaya because I love her spirit. I think really the core of American Girl is helping girls understand who they are, who they can be, and really help them cultivate their own interests, figure out all that they are capable of. All of the characters that I grew up with inspire me so much that I don't even fully realize it anymore. They're just part of who I was at growing up, so they're part of who I am now. One thing that I've really enjoyed is bringing together my love of travel and my love of American Girl dolls, because every location that I get to visit, I experience from a really unique perspective of the 18-inch dolls that I'm shooting. Working with American Girl is just so exciting, and for them to be including members of these social media communities is just completely amazing. I'm just so thankful for this experience to be able to work with American Girl. It's something I always kind of dreamed of growing up, but never really expected would happen. So the fact that it has come to reality is just absolutely amazing.
I'll never get this place decorated before everyone arrives. Maybe I can help. I bet we could do it together. Hey, this place looks great. Come help us start the campfire. Sure.
To the left foot now, and we will see who can one leg hop, who the champ will be. And now this game is ancient history.
Hi, I'm Blair Wilson, and welcome to Springtime at Pleasant View Farms. I'm setting aside the spatulas and mixing bowls today to try something a little different. Kat, our farm manager, and one of my best friends here, is just starting to plant this year's crops and has already grown some seedlings, so I thought it would be fun to do that too. Here are the supplies you'll need: a cardboard egg carton cut in half, a small bag of potting soil, a garden trowel, a spray bottle with water, seeds. I covered my workspace for easy cleanup too. First, use your hands or a garden trowel to scoop your potting soil into each compartment of the egg carton, filling it nearly to the top. Poke a hole in the potting soil with your finger. Add a seed and cover it with soil. When you finish adding your seeds, spray the soil generously with water. After 1 or 2 weeks of watering your seeds and keeping them by a window that gets lots of sunlight, you should start to see adorable little sprouts coming out of the soil. Once that happens, I'll transplant these seed starters to our garden. Thanks for watching, and see you soon!
I'm Izzy.
I'm Alicia.
And this is Blair's Family Farm Restaurant. There's cornbread. That looks delicious. My grandma makes cornbread. When you order, you can ring the bell.
Oh, it does ring. Menus. It tells you what you can order.
You have the spoon to mix up the stew.
There's also these knobs. They also turn for the oven, which is really cool.
And some nice little jars where you can stash the cookies. Shh, don't tell Grandma. There's a nice window so you can peek through and smell all the tasty stuff. You can give them some cups. And now you can pour them the lemonade. And if they have any spaghetti, you can shred some cheese for them. After you're done eating, you can clean it all up. And then you could slide this out and flip it over and turn it into a dance floor. Yeah, so the people can dance.
The tray pops off of the cart.
So you could serve them some drinks if they get dehydrated from all that dancing.
I think the girls are gonna love the cooking part because it's really fun and everything's so miniature, so it makes it even better.
I think they're gonna like that they can move all these sorts of things and change it.
I hope you guys enjoyed the farm restaurant as much as we did.
American Girl lookbook inspired by the adorable new Wellie Wishers characters.
Oh, and let's say hi to our friend Noah.
Hi, Noah!
Okay, so the Wellie Wishers are 5 girls who love to hang out in the garden and have tons of fun.
They're all about imagination and friendship, and of course, rocking their wellies.
AKA rubber boots that let you splash around without getting your feet wet.
Stick around after the lookbook because we're taking a cue from the Wellie Wishers and having our own garden party.
But before we get into our tea party outfits, we have a perfect party snack to show you guys.
We already made the crackers with cream cheese as the base of our ladybug, so it'll be pretty easy.
We take a tomato and you cut it so it can like spread out as like the wings.
It looks like wings.
Oh. And I guess the gel is for the little ladybug dots, right?
And then use the olives as the head.
Next time we could like make these into like a butterfly, or we could do different.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
So we just used these 2 little pieces of chives as the antenna, and 1, 2, and you're done.
So we're gonna call these ladybug crackers. Very original, creative.
This is way too cute to eat, but we're gonna try them anyway.
Yeah. Okay, guys, let's go get in our outfits.
Okay. But first, a super yummy, super fast dirt cake. Doing a Get Ready With Me / lookbook inspired by the Wellie Wishers.
It's crazy because we each sort of look like one of the girls. So we went and picked out our outfits for the garden party.
Can't wait to show you guys what I got.
I'm so excited.
Can I go first?
Yeah, sure.
No peeking. No peeking.
That looks so good.
I love your
I love the shorts.
So this outfit is inspired by Willa. She's an adventurous nature lover, so I chose this because Kat is all like animal, nature loving.
Okay, it's my turn. Okay, so this outfit is inspired by Ashley. She's the hostess with the mostest. She's a total social butterfly just like me, and I chose this pink look with sparkles and a tiara. So here it is.
I love it. Just like Ashley.
I feel like a princess.
You look like one.
Camille is super sweet and loves all things under the sea. So she rocks a lot of blues and greens.
You look just like me.
I love
That's
it.
so great.
I thought I should
really
add the little
ocean.
star pin because I noticed that she had the like kind of shell starfish kind of pin.
Yeah.
Okay, so who's next?
Me. Is it my turn?
Yes.
Yay. Okay, so my outfit's inspired by the actress of the group, Emerson. She loves being in the spotlight, so I tried to capture her bold personality.
I love the stars.
Kendall's all about artistic creativity. She lives to create anything and everything using recycled materials. And so I decided to go with this free-spirited artsy look with stripes and a DIY feel.
I like it.
I like it.
Oh, thank you.
Guys, we should put on our wellies and go outside and take some selfies.
Yes.
Or should we say ussies because it's a group?
All right, ready guys?
Ready?
You know what? I think it stopped raining,
yeah, it's
so
stopping.
perfect for our garden party.
Here's our tips on how to throw the perfect garden party.
Decorate.
We recommend lots of flowers, a cute tablecloth, and tiny cups with tiny handles, aka a teacup.
Dress up, which we did. It's just fun to dress up a little and hang out with your best friends.
Yeah.
And what's the most important part about having a garden party? Definitely the food.
Yes, true. Yeah, we made this yummy strawberry lemonade.
We just got 1.5 cups of lemon juice, a 1/4 cup of sugar, 5 cups of water, and 1.5 cups of blended strawberries. We threw it in a pitcher and stirred it all together.
And sipping them from cute mason jars and paper straws are the perfect touch.
We also have tea, tiny sandwiches, cupcakes, and just be creative and use what you love.
And bonus points if you have a tiny little cupcake tower.
Okay, girls, now let's eat.
It's a rainbow. It goes.
These look like real worms. Like it's kind of scary. Ready? Cheers.
So good.
It's like icy.
This is really good. Cheers. Okay. Now that school's over, let's do this every day. Definitely no more cafeteria lunches. This is 10 times better.
Yeah. That's our show.
What look do you love?
Or are you like me and you like all of them?
Tell us. Hit like if you want more AG-inspired looks.
Be sure to subscribe so you will never miss an episode of AG Life.
Of course.
Bye.
What do we have here?
Looks like little brother syndrome. Her face and hair have been affected.
We'll see her right away. Come with me. All right, let's take a look at you.
Nothing to be afraid of. This isn't even the worst we've seen.
Thanks for waiting. She's as good as new, but I'm sure glad she came in when she did. Was it scary? No, just tickled a little.
Well, we're glad to have you back to your old self.
Me too. Thanks, friends.
I'll never get this right. You're getting close. Try putting your opposite foot forward. It's not going where I want. You're almost there. Keep practicing. Just like that. You've got it. Awesome job.
Hey guys! Just one more day till AG takes the red carpet at the taping of the Radio Disney Music Awards.
We'll be there tomorrow before the live show. Then you can catch the telecast on the Disney Channel on April 30th at 7 p.m. with all your besties.
A celebration of awesome music and the new Tanny release.
We'll be capturing all the fun tomorrow live on AG's Instagram. And we'll be sure to give you the full lowdown on everything next week on AG Life. American Girl is a proud sponsor of the 2017 Radio Disney Music Awards.
Don't miss it! But first, a brand new episode featuring all things adorably tiny.
Sometimes the best things come in the smallest packages.
Like, really small.
First up, tiny sprinkled donuts with big time flavor.
Here's what you need.
1 tablespoon of milk.
3 tablespoons of self-rising flour. 1 teaspoon of sugar.
2 teaspoons of a beaten egg.
2 tablespoons of oil.
1/2 teaspoon of frosting.
And rainbow sprinkles! Now these are totally edible, but you guys still always gotta be careful with small pieces.
For this recipe, we're gonna mix up all our ingredients into this tiny little bowl.
Isn't this so cute, guys? Our
Yes.
little AG Life kitchen set.
I love it. First up, the flour. Next up, the sugar. Next up, the milk. Beat the egg.
I feel so big in this tiny little kitchen. Now that we have all the ingredients in the bowl, we have to mix.
Do you think this would taste good, just eating this? So we can begin kneading it.
Hey, that's my finger!
If it does get super sticky, then you can just add more flour.
You're gonna wanna knead everything together and then take little tiny pieces so you can start your tiny donut.
Now that your donuts are almost in shape, we should start poking the holes in them with these tiny straws. Whoa.
We had a grown-up cook the donuts for us, so now we are ready to frost them.
It's so tiny. The easiest way to put on the sprinkles is probably taking your donut and dunking it into the sprinkles. Oh my god, it's so cute!
Dessert is served.
Oh, small cup down. Ah! Be sure to check the labels before using your tiny dishes for real food.
They may not be food safe.
Tiny dishes can be a choking hazard. Oh my god. No.
Good. Hit like if you think these tiny donuts are big time delicious.
Don't forget to post pictures of your donut creations using #TeamAGLife.
Fashion comes in all shapes and sizes.
even this size.
Since today's episode is all about small things, we are making tiny doll clothes.
All you need is socks with your favorite pattern, scissors, and a doll.
The top of the sock is the top of your dress or shirt, and you can cut wherever you want your dress or shirt to end.
So I want a shirt, so I'm gonna cut it above like the heel mark.
So guys, it should look like this.
And you can actually use the bottom of the sock as like a hat.
Maybe for
Oh, that's cute.
Oh, so
It's
cute.
so tiny.
Now we're going to be cutting the armholes.
I'm only gonna cut one armhole because I want to keep it an off-the-shoulder dress.
Ooh, that's gonna be pretty.
Yeah.
Also, if you have like iron-on stickers, you could iron on a little like saying or something. That would be cool.
That'd be so,
That's
or like
really
your
cute.
doll's name. Maybe.
Yeah. I'm gonna make a headband. Should I go first? Okay.
Do it, Bryn.
So to make a headband, you just have to cut a line and you're good.
Or you can make it kind of like a hair tie for your doll.
Yay, they're so cute.
Adorable.
Who would have thought a sock could do all this?
Hit like if you love these tiny looks.
The best part of being big is getting to relive all the memories from when you were little.
So, without further ado, let's get ready for flashback time.
A look back at all the adorable and very embarrassing pics and videos from when us AG girls were tiny.
This was a picture at the American Girl store in New York City. That was my doll, Lizzie. She was a Truly Me doll. This was a pretty good day.
This is a video of me and my brother dancing, and I was obsessed with this song, so I was so excited to teach it to him, except he didn't really want to, but I think he got into it at the end.
This next memory is kind of crazy. It was the first time I had ever ridden a bike. I felt a lot. I was pretty much on the floor the whole time.
This is a video of me when I was like in 2nd grade doing homework or something, and my dad played his like African music, and I was just like dancing along like this.
Here's a picture of me trying to walk, and I look so determined. My face is like, yeah, I'm gonna do this. And I did it. You go, girl.
Comment below to tell us who you think was the cutest little munchkin.
Hashtag Team Bryn.
Hashtag Team Amina.
Hashtag Team Victoria.
Hashtag Team Noah.
Hashtag Team Ilana.
Don't worry, we know we were all adorable, so we won't be insulted.
See you guys next time.
Alana and Noah are heading to LA right now to hang out with Nina Lou and Hannah Nordberg from the Amazon Prime video special, An American Girl Story, Ivy and Julie, 1976, A Happy Balance. Let us know your questions for Hannah and Nina in the comments below. This kind of reminds me of pizza dough.
Mamma mia! It's a donut.
Maybe I should pack a little lighter anyways.
Hi, I'm Tessa. I'm the historical researcher here at American Girl, which means I'm responsible for ensuring the historical accuracy of all our characters' products and stories. American Girl has always relied on historians and experts to help us craft our characters, and from the very beginning, Pleasant Rowland had full-time historians on board. Pleasant was an educator herself, and she understood that education was best when it was fun. And she also understood that she needed experts to make that education meaningful. As soon as we start to develop a character, I'm on board. We begin to think about what historical era we want to place our character in, and indeed what place we want them to be in. And that's when my job starts. I start thinking about what the big themes of the era are and what kind of stories we might want to tell about that decade. We do a lot of reading, I ask a lot of questions, and I act like being a detective most of the time. We're a toy company that has a full-time historian on board, and I can't think of another company that has that. That in itself makes American Girl unique. It is so important for us to be historically accurate here at American Girl because we want our girls and their parents to know that they can trust us. It's part of our commitment to girls. We believe that products that are designed for girls are really important and that we should spend the time to make sure we've got the details right. There are so many different lessons that you can learn from our characters and from American Girl, and I hope that girls realize that they have a friend in our characters. I don't think learning history should be about learning boring facts or dates. It should be about making people think, and our world today needs girls who are going to be thinkers and creative problem solvers, and those are the kind of skills that they can get from history. I can't share with you what decade I'm working on researching at the moment, but I'm certainly excited about it, and I'm quite sure you will be too.
Hi, I'm Emma, and I have some fun and fabulous ways for you to style your doll's hair today at the American Girl Styling Studio. Today I'll be showing you how to do the waterfall hairstyle. The first thing we're going to do is section out a piece of hair up at the front. I'm ending the section a little above her right eye. So we've got our first section here, and we'll brush it out so it's smooth. And then we want to separate this into two equal parts. With the first part, we're going to want to tie it off with one of your colors of rubber bands. I'm going to use blue and red rubber bands. You'll pull the hair back and put in the red rubber band towards the end of the hair. So you've got your first band tied off, and you'll do the same thing with this other section of hair that you pulled out. These two parts are going to twist all the way to the back of the head. We'll start out by taking the blue strand and wrapping it over the red strand. So we've got blue on top, red on bottom. We're going to take a loose piece of hair from the top, smooth it out, and lay it right in between the blue and the red. Once we have this laid over, We're going to want to secure it by taking the red strand and lifting it over the blue strand so they switch places. Then we're ready for the next piece of hair. We're going to wrap it one more time. Pull the blue over the red, and then you can clip this back to keep it out of the way for a little bit. We're going to do the same thing with another strand of hair. Okay, so we have an even number of twists. Again, we'll twist it one more time just to be secure, and then we can unclip this top twist. After that, we're going to tie both of them together. So I'll use a blue rubber band for this, and then we're free to take out all these other rubber bands. Once you have your other rubber bands removed, you can touch up the style with a brush if you need to. So I will brush this out and make sure it's smooth. And there you have it, the waterfall style. This style might take a lot of practice, but it's totally worth it in the end. It's a beautiful style. Hope you enjoyed watching, have fun, and we'll see you later.
Hi, it's an early morning here in the test kitchen. We're making a breakfast that will get any day off to an excellent start.
The extra cheesy scramble. Good thing we had a bounty of eggs in the chicken coop today.
You'll need the following items to make an extra cheesy scramble. 12 large eggs, fresh from the coop is best. 1 cup of cherry or grape tomatoes, cut in half. 4 ounces of vegan mozzarella cheese, cut into small cubes. Salt and black pepper. 2 teaspoons of olive oil. 2 tablespoons of chopped fresh basil. 1 tablespoon of dairy-free margarine.
Sounds simply yummy.
Yeah, it's simple and yummy. We'll start by heating up our olive oil in a large non-stick frying pan over medium heat. Whisk together the eggs with 1 tablespoon of basil and salt and pepper until they're thoroughly blended. Once the oil is warmed, add the cherry tomatoes and cook until hot and they begin to soften, about 2 minutes. After they're cooked, transfer them into a bowl and season with a little salt and pepper. Add your margarine to the same pan you used to cook the tomatoes and warm over medium-low heat. Your butter will start to foam and then add the egg mixture. Cook until it begins to set, about 30 seconds. Then, stir with a spatula, making sure to scrape the pan along the bottom and sides, folding the eggs toward the center. Cook until the eggs form moist, soft curds, and then add the vegan mozzarella and tomato to the eggs, and allow the vegan mozzarella to melt before serving. I'm adding a little extra basil. It's so fresh from the greenhouse, and I just can't get enough.
Spring has sprung, and it's so exciting to be able to use more of the fresh produce from the farm again. Time to dig in.
Definitely. See you next time on Blair's Test Kitchen.
Yay!